Now, what's up with y'all boys? This your boy ThaRebelStar back at it with another artist interview. And this time, this interview is gonna be on an artist I found on Instagram. His name is Swagsonsoulja. I'm like, yeah, Swagsonsoulja, like Soldier Boy, hit the you. Like, nah, I'm just playing, but his name is Swags on Soldier, and he is, and here we go, hip hopper.
What's poppin', man?
A
Shout out
purpose.
Nino.
All right, tell him your name and where you from.
Hey, what's up, y'all? My name's Swagsonsoulja. I'm from California. I'm from the Bay. I'm repping the Valley, man. Yes,
Tell the
sir.
49ers to get off their asses.
Yes, sir.
Tell the 49ers to get off their ass.
Hey, man. Tell everybody, bro. Cali been not hitting on the football. I'll tell you that much.
So the Chargers ain't been hitting.
Nah, Oakland just left, bro. They in Vegas now. It's all cooked, man. We don't worry about the sports over here.
But what made you get into the underground scene?
Shit, man. For me, music was always just everybody likes to listen to music, you know? Everybody fuck with the underground, everybody a fan of it. One day I got drunk as hell and I was like, bro, let me hit the stool. Look it, I'm out here in the stool. I got my mic set up and everything. And that's all it took, bro. Just one drunk night got me in it. I liked it, bro. Had some fun with it. Still having fun with it. And that's all it is for me, man.
So you got drunk, like
Yeah,
you got drunk one night and decided to hit the yo.
yeah, that's all it took, bro. People was fucking with it, so I ran with it. That's all it
So
took.
how did it feel going to the studio drunk?
Bro, that's the funny part. I don't remember, but I had the audio saved, and they said that shit was fire. I respect it, man. I ran with it. It's funny. It's funny to wake up and you got some music recorded, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
So they just so you just went in there and just started recording
Yeah,
like it was crazy.
not even a care in the world, bro. This shit's all about the fun for me, man.
And do you think, as an artist, do you think the craft needs to be taken seriously, or you just you do it for fun? Like you got some people that do it for fun, and some people that take it seriously. So, in your
Look,
point of view, do you think it should be taken seriously, or it should be done for fun?
I think when you first start out, man, it has to be just for fun. You know, it can't be no crazy ambition yet. You need to hone your skills. You need to get on what everybody else is trying to be on. You know, you need to build yourself up. But after that, bro, after you get some play, you get some movement, you get some numbers, it's good to start taking it a little bit seriously. It's good to start putting in that effort. It's good to start making them networks, that connection. It's good to start the promo. It's just when you first start out, man, it should always be about the passion first. It should be about that love for the music, man. That's what I tell everybody.
And do you think, out of all the rappers that came out of California, who was the one that put on for Cali the best in your opinion?
Well, look, man, if you're looking at the history of it, when you go all the way back, you know, NWA, Ice Cube, Pac, and everybody really put on for that Cali mindset, bro. But for me, I'm from the Bay Area. And, you know, I love E40, I love Mac Dre, and I feel like they put on for my home like it's like times 10, like ain't nobody ever heard of, man. And that's my inspiration right there when it comes to the Bay, bro. E40, Mac Dre, they put on for Cali for sure.
So you don't think of Too Short.
Hey, bro, Too Short too, man. I love Too Short. He from Oakland, bro. Hell yeah.
The Souls of Mischief.
Yes, sir. Out here macking in for the mob, man. I know how it be.
And do you think that the Bay Area, San Francisco, is an underrated city for underground talent?
You know, I think Frisco remind me of Gotham right now, but for the Bay, I think in the underground right now, it's really got some popping with the band lifestyle. You know, a lot of like the rock and heavy metal and stuff really shines out there in the Bay Area. When it comes to the underground, you know, I think Oakland got some hitters. I think um, you know, Frisco and San Jose really do be putting on for it, man. I got some homies out there that really fell in love with the music and they be putting on for the Bay. It's still trying to get out though, you know what I'm saying?
because the Bay has like a lot of talent and the history of it.
Yes,
Like
sir.
all the rap that came out of there, Too Short, E40, Mac Dre, Souls of Mischief, they're more like a band really. The Souls of Mischief more than a rap group. I see them as more as a band. But what is out there more in San Francisco? Rock music or rap?
Right now, I think the punk rock and the heavy metal right now goes crazy in the Bay Area. Santa Cruz, Frisco, Oakland, they all got some crazy scenes out there. I'm not gonna lie. If you like Tamash out there, that's the place to do it, dude. That shit like Gotham City, man. But when it comes to the rap, you know, a lot of these motherfuckers is hard as hell, bro. And the crime rate going crazy. So I respect that shit too. Can never be mad at that.
And as so far as the crime rate goes in California, do you think it's out of control or it needs to be stopped once and for all? Because I did a rant on California and I said something about the crime rate. What do you think about the crime rate as far as that goes?
Look, man, when I was living in Oakland, it was murder capital of the world, or not the world, but the country. You know what I'm saying? So I think since then it has toned down. But recently, you know, the EBK, the whole everything, you know, that beef really started popping back up. I think though, if you're looking at the numbers, it's not as bad as everywhere else. But for California, it's a little out the wazoo. You know, a lot of people out here, they're not used to it. They're not used to that. They're not used to this uh, you know, switches and Glocks and all of that. I think it's definitely calmed down though. But I don't know, man. The YNs and all the everybody, bro, it's all unorganized. It's too unorganized. That's what really get to people.
Well, it's a hectic city out there. It's been like that for quite some time, California wise, like the crime rate, because
Yes,
it
sir.
has a deep history of crime from NWA telling it it's dangerous from every other artist telling it it's dangerous out there in California. Because it got a history of crime with the raids and whatnot, the beating of the police beating on Rodney King and what and all that.
Yeah.
And it has a significant history when it comes to the crime rate. So I say like it needs to be stopped because why are they turning the city of champions into the city of violence?
Yeah. It's a lot of it feels like a lot of looseness when it comes to the police, you know. The budget's all messed up. There's a too many restrictions and everything, you know. We just got to get our politics right. And it hurts our cities when we fuck it up. You know, the laws and regulations really fucking shit up. But I will say, when it comes to gun laws, they really try to bite down on it because they're trying to stop it. But you can't stop it, man. No matter where you go, you can't stop no guns.
Well, I quote Nip on this: bullets ain't got a name.
Yeah, that's for real, man. You ain't lying on that.
But the gun laws, I don't know much about California when it comes to those gun laws because they cracking down on Glocks and whatnot because Glocks are what banned in California,
They just got banned, yep, last month.
along with brass knuckles because they're banned in California as well. Brass knuckles are banned.
Yeah, but you know, if you really play for the game, man, And no band's gonna stop you. And that's the thing, man. The bands ain't stop the people. You just gotta hope for the best. That's all it is.
And you better keep your head low down there, old Cali. But as far as an artist question goes, if somebody only heard one song from you, what song would you tell them to listen to, and would it explain who you really are?
Mmm. Look, man. I'm in the rap collective STU, Swag Team United. I would play Swag Team United for him, bro. Because that's who we are. We're united in the underground and we try to make it out. If we don't eat together, ain't nobody gonna eat, man. Because in the underground, everybody's so ego. Everybody so thinks they on top, man. I'm trying to unify it. I'm trying to get this shit together with all of us, man. We all gotta eat. We all got that swag and we all on team. Swag Team United, man.
A
That's all
lot of
really.
a lot of artists they chase trends. Do you think artists should adapt to what's hot, or force the culture to adapt to them?
I think when it comes to art, you gotta try to trend set as an artist. You gotta try to start your own movement. You know, when you think of the biggest in the world, man, they all trend set themselves. And it's hard to do for surely, but when you true to yourself, people will love it. And I think that's how people should operate, man. Stay true to yourself. Now it's cool to like the same things as other people, and it's cool to rep that stuff too. But you got to do it in your own unique way, as your own unique artist.
And as that goes, what is a lesson that you learned from music that applies to life?
Look, man, you gonna try your best, and it's not always gonna work. You could try your best, and it always gonna be the way you want it to be. But as long as you trying your best and you making progress in whatever you're doing, as long as you trying it, that's good enough, man. You can't forget to fucking try.
Some try and some give up, and I don't think you should do that. And think you should give up on trying, because one day trying can get you into wherever you trying to do.
Yeah, man. You won't never know unless you try it, man. You ain't never gonna know unless you try it.
Now, as far as social media goes, social media is all around us, and like in this day of age is different, is adapting, is updating. So as far as that goes, in this day of age, who do you think artists need talent, consistency, or marketing the most?
Now, I think marketing could be a real big cheat code, but marketing only gets you so far. I think you really got to practice on your craft. You really got to know what you want in it. You really got to know who you are and what you pushing out. Without that, the marketing falls through too, and the socials don't hit as hard. I think focusing on the main aspect, the music itself, gets people very far. I mean, shit, look at Kanye. That's all he worried about was music. Got him hella far. You could look at anyone in the rap game. When they focus on the music, it gets them far. And then that little bit of marketing really do help.
Well, it depends on who the marketing person is, because Kanye was always about music. Like if you listen to any of Kanye's early work, like back in the 2000s, mm, I say about a good '07, '08, '07 through '09. Kanye
Yep,
was always on music.
yep,
Whether it was from making his own beats or sampling songs to put in the beats, it was all about music.
yep. It's all about that passion, man. You gotta fall in love with this shit, or else it ain't gonna work out.
And do you think artists should focus on streams or building a personal brand?
I think streams are good. Don't get me wrong. They push it up. But the stream don't matter if they don't remember who you are, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the most important part is trying to be remembered. So you really got to build yourself up to that. You really got to build up your own personal brand, whatever it may be, and help it stick with it. Use the music to support that. You feel me?
And as far as AI goes, AI is changing everything from music, jobs, and content creation. Do you
Yeah.
think AI has helped creators or replacing them?
Look, man, I've listened to a lot of this AI music, and you can't replace the soul, bro. It, I think when it comes to marketing, social media, the AI can hit, especially if that's your sound. It could go hard with it, bro. But when it comes to AI music, AI writing, I don't think that's the move, man. I think we need to focus on being genuine and just keeping it a little bit human. But I mean, when it comes to the visuals, it comes to that marketing, man, that should be kind of cool sometimes if you do it right.
And as far as social media goes, people are acting, more divided than united than ever. So, do
Yeah.
you think social media is bringing them apart or pulling them together?
I think everybody wants to be cooler than everybody. Everybody wants this aura. Everybody wants that clout. With with me, man, I'm trying to bring us all together with that swag team united. That stew. Everybody can hit the stew and everybody has swag, man. I'm trying to build it a collective. Everybody get in here. You know, we need to be unified in it. I think social media really does divide us sometimes. Everybody has an ego with it. Everybody wants to be better than everybody else. Everybody wants to shine harder. But it's not about that, man. It's about shining together. It's about getting up and eating all the team, man. I think social media can be good if you try to use it for good, for sure.
And as far as controversy goes, artists have a lot of controversial things going on with them, and some of them are using it in a good negative way, and some of them are using it in a positive way. And as far as controversy goes, do you think an artist should have controversy in order to, blow up?
Nah, I don't think they necessarily need the controversy. But I will say, when there's a rap beef or there's some drama, that really does push people far. I hate to say it, but someone found out a method out there somewhere, for sure.
And you think that method is getting on more clout, or more buzz, or just getting there and getting eyes looked at them and thinking, oh, he did this on purpose, or he probably just got dragged into the controversy.
I think controversy it brings so many eyes to you, and it really will run up your plays, and it really will get your fund up. But in the end of it, I don't even think it's that good though. But I think it does help for sure. Like you said, it definitely gets people buzzing.
Now, as far as advice for any beginners out there, what is the advice you will give to any up and coming artist that's going into the rap game, like as far as the underground scene?
Look, man, don't focus about no one else. Only focus about you. Everybody is on life in their own pace at their own race. Take the steps you need to get there. Don't be trying to compare yourself because comparison is the thief of all joy. You just need to run at it at yourself and your own thing. Try to get what you want out there. Keep pushing. Don't give up. Keep going. The numbers are not going to come to you right away. So just keep going. They'll come eventually if you're good enough. So keep trying to get good enough. I think that should be the goal. Just keep trying to get better with it.
And content creation. Do you think artists should gatekeep their content, or they should put out all their snippets? Because I've seen around Instagram that artists aren't dropping as many snippets as they want to because they fear it is not good enough for the people, well, their listeners. They feel like they're not it's not good enough for their listeners. So, do you think artists should keep gatekeep their snippets or just drop them all?
I think um no matter what you do, as long as you put your music out there, that's what really gets people far. So as many snippets as you got, post them. If you really got this one that you've been working on, post it. Cause posting ain't never hurt nothing except benefit you. Now people might not rock with it, but that don't matter. At least you know now. That's why it's a snippet. I think any type of publicity is good publicity. So just drop it, man. Just drop music. Just drop music. That's all it should be.
And and when it comes to collabs, artists, do you feel like artists should do just enough collabs or they should keep their collabs limited?
I think it depends on them. I think it really depends on them. If you're a type of artist where you could flow like that with another person, then you should use that more because a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people don't have that skill. A lot of people can't flow with others. A lot of people cannot collaborate. So if you have that ability to, you should use that because a lot of people can't. I think if it matches well with your sound and your flow, then a collab will never hurt you. It'll only benefit you. And if you're working together with someone, it will help them too. So I'll always look good at collabs for surely.
And do you think artists should get out and once an artist blows up into the mainstream, do you think artists should get out their city as soon as they blow up, or they should stay in the city and make new connections with all the up and coming underground artists?
I will always be an advocate for helping other artists. I will always be an advocate for getting everybody up. So I think if you are on top in your area, always show that love, man. Because honestly, you would want someone to do the same for you if you were in that position. You know what I'm saying? And showing love ain't never hurt nobody, but only benefit. And I think if you could really represent your city and really support your place, you could be remembered there, you know? You could be immortalized there. And I'll never think that's a bad thing. Yeah, yeah,
Like just like Kendrick did on his album GNX, he
yep,
put some underground artists on there.
yep,
He put some of the underground artists on there, like in one of the in a few, I think of one of the yeah, one of them songs did get a Grammy because Lefty Gunplay was on it.
yep. And that's what I'm
So
saying.
with
Without Kendrick, it would have
with
never been possible.
and as far as like the city people, the people from the city, do you think they should give back to the city? Like Kendrick, for example, would you think? Do you think all artists from from cities like L.A., Memphis, all of them, do you think they should give back to the city when it comes to underground talent?
Oh, of course. I think everybody has to eat. I think if that's your home and you love your home, then you should really rep your home and you should really give love to your home because it would do the same for you. And you would want it to do the same for you. So hit the stew with everybody in it. You know what I'm saying? I think showing love and being about your people and about your area is a beautiful thing. And I don't like it when people don't, they just evac on it. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the support in each other, for sure.
What's an opinion that most people disagree with when it comes to being an artist, like, or a producer? What's that one opinion that everybody disagrees with?
Shit. The one opinion everyone disagrees with. Man, when you tell people you do music, they think that shit is corny. I tell you what, that's the opinion the public has with it, bro. I tell somebody I do music, they look at me like, what the fuck? You got a fucking Hello Kitty t-shirt and some bracelets, bro. I can't take you seriously. But honestly, man, just keep doing you. Don't give a fuck about no one else, bro.
And that's the main thing to do. You gotta keep doing you because nobody is better than anybody. Like
Yeah, for
I hear
sure.
that hear people saying, "Oh, my music is better than his," or "My music is better than hers." Like nobody is bigger than the program, and you definitely aren't bigger than that person because one day that person can blow up, and you'll be looking like, "Oh, I should have worked with this person," or "Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I should have never dapped them," because one of them days that you'll blow up is the day that everybody doubted you
Yeah, man.
and they want to they want to go to the winning team and like why didn't you believe in me when I was still down? Now you see me doing big things. You want to come back to the winning team like, oh, I used to hang around you. You gonna be like that?
Yeah.
Just because we hung around each other, that don't mean you ain't gotta like doubt me or criticize me. Of course, there's gonna be critics everywhere around you. Like people don't understand that.
Yeah.
People don't understand that no matter what you do, people gonna find a way to talk down about you or just doubt you altogether.
Yep.
So my advice is just keep doing you and you will be just fine. Because one day you'll blow up just for being yourself and not portraying something that you aren't, because most of the time when you do that, people will doubt and be looking at you like, is he really about that? We finna go see.
Yep.
So just be yourself and you will be just fine because all the people that's always claiming they tough and whatnot, they're the ones that fall the fastest.
On God.
The bigger the tree, the harder it falls.
On God. Consistency and staying
So
true is the only thing that matters, man. For sure.
So far, and so as long as just you doing you and you being yourself, you should be just fine in the
Hell
end.
yeah.
But
Hell yeah.
here's a personal question. You're turning 35. If you could go back in time and tell yourself, and tell your 25-year-old self something, or have a talk with them for a good 5 minutes, what would be the first thing you would tell them?
Like Ken said, I wish I go back in time and tell myself I'm gonna be rich. Keep going. Don't change nothing. Just keep being true to yourself, man. Keep the progress. If anything, I would tell them to work harder. I would tell them to keep going harder, man. Because that's all you can do. And everything's gonna be alright. You don't even gotta worry about it.
Because when you turn 35, you're gonna be looking like, damn, I should have told my 25-year-old self this and that. All the things I know now, should have learned back then because anything can happen at any given time. So
For
if
sure.
you just like had a time machine and told yourself, your 25-year-old self, oh, don't do this or don't do that. Like you just have a 5 minute talk with them. Well, and the main thing you'll say is, "Oh, I just did this," and they'll be like, "Oh, how did you do this?" I just did it, and boom, it was just right there.
Yeah.
All that right there. But if you had a time machine, what would be the first thing you do?
Just in general. Just in general. or just talking to myself?
Just in general.
All right, man. I would go back in time. I would go. I would hop in it. I would go probably 200 BCE. I'm hitting Rome. I'm gonna hit the Colosseum. I'm gonna get me my beer. I'm gonna get me my chicken leg, and we gotta watch it, bro. I've always wanted to see a fucking gladiator fight, for sure. That's it. That's it.
But they said the gladiator fights were like violent and whatnot. Like they have all kind of shit out there.
Yo,
Like
crazy shit. Motherfuckers fighting
yeah,
elephants. Motherfuckers fighting lions. They was fighting in some like boats. You know what I'm saying? They got the team battle. I don't know, man. That shit's kind of crazy to me.
and they were throwing the audience was throwing weapons and whatnot. So they were throwing weapons to
Yo,
just go
that
out
shit
there,
real crazy.
and whatnot. But the city of California, they have some figures in the past. Y'all had Arnold Schwarzenegger
Yep.
as a mayor.
Yeah,
Y'all had Arnold. Y'all had Arnold. Well, he was the governor of California.
he was the
Arnold
governor.
Schwarzenegger was he was the governor. So y'all had him. And as far as the artists like NWA, all them, how did they make a impact? How do you feel knowing that they made an impact on California?
Look, man, I think now NWA, Pac, Cube, Easy E, E40, Mac Dre, Too Short, all of them, man. When you think of Cali, you think of them now. That's how big the impact was. And that really gives inspiration to an artist that you could also have that impact. When people think of Cali sound, they think of some, SOB, they think of some EBK because a motherfuckers had impact. It's all about the music. And I think it's a good thing to be known for a certain sound, to really show homage to your people, to your place. I think they did wonders for us, man. And for me, I just want to keep it going. I just want to keep on putting for Cali, bro. Cause Cali show
A car
love.
pulls up, who can it be? A fresh El Camino rolling Kilo G. He rolled down his window and he started to say, "It's all about making that GTA."
GTA. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. Yeah.
And Easy being called the Godfather of gangster rap. Do you think it's a well-deserved title?
I think it could be, yeah, that's a good title. That's a good title. Now it's debatable, it can always be debated, but when it comes down to it, I think he did a lot for Cali, for Shelly, and just rap in general. Because ain't motherfuckers was making that type of shit back then. The only people I could think of is Mac Dre, and he was around the same time era. You know what I'm saying? I think that he really did put on for us, man. When people think of Cali, they think of Easy and they think of all of them. So it's special for sure,
They think it's easy, especially in Compton, because that's where he came from.
for sure.
Him, him, K Dot, Snoop. Well, nah, not Snoop. Let me rephrase that. Him, Easy, K Dot, the Game,
Mm-hmm.
all them. They came from Compton, and who they talk about the most? Easy and K Dot.
Yeah,
Easy and K Dot were the ones they put on for Compton. The
yeah.
Game did too, but he started bullshitting with Dre and whatnot. So most people, when they think of Compton, they hear Easy and K Dot.
And we should take a second to discuss Dre, man. When it comes to producers, I feel like that's a huge part of the underground for sure. Without them, man, we ain't gonna shine. Without my producer, I would never shine, man. And I think Dre did a lot for Cali than a lot of people will ever realize. You know?
Dr. Dre. And Dr. Dre, he did a lot for for Cali as well. Even though he went from Ruthless Records to Death Row because Suge wanted him out of that
Yup,
contract. But
yup,
but Dre did a lot for the city of Compton as well. He put on for the West Side along with NWA. He was the
yup.
he was one of the two people that was producers for NWA along with DJ Yellow. He uh he was a producer too, so it was more than just Dr. Dre. It was also DJ Yellow, BG Knockout, all them. You know,
Yeah, I think that they shouldn't go unrecognized, bro. Producers are what keep us going. Without our producers, we do not have shit. So I'll always show love to them, and I think they held like the highest standard for sure.
along with Warren G, Snoop, Nate Dogg, all those three right there.
Yeah,
They put on for Cali too, but Snoop had a little controversy going on with that trial.
I do remember
So do you
this.
think do you like he said it made him more money than ever with the murder trial going on? Now do you think that all artists should have that kind of controversy in their background to blow up?
Now, it's not necessary to blow up, but I will tell you, it will push you far. Negative or good controversy, it will push you farther. I hate to say it, but it's because people start to care about what's happening to you. That's why it happens, you know?
And he is a free man today. But if he was found guilty, they would have gave him 25.
Yeah. I mean, look at what happened to TK. Forever immortalized,
A,
but what does he have to show for it?
a long and lengthy prison sentence.
Yeah, for however long. He's gonna be in there till he 80, man.
If Snoop was
Oh my bad, bro. I'm hella disconnecting. Oh shit. My audio, bruh. My audio, bruh. I can't hear nothing. Can you hear me, man? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, bruh? I can't hear shit. There you
there
go.
you go.
Yeah, I got you now. Repeat that for me, please.
25. Snoop was facing 25 to life on a murder charge. Well, two. Yeah, first and second degree.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think it's sticky situation for that for surely. Like nobody wants to get caught up in nothing like that, but it will push somebody. You know, like look at what happened to EBK. All of them got some crazy ass charges, and um, it blew up their music for surely.
Controversy, whether good or bad, it will push you. It will push you to do. They have crazy situations, have crazy things because people always gonna have something to say to you, whether you're doing
Yeah,
good or whether you're doing bad. Because
yeah,
it is crazy to me that people focus on the negativity of things more than positivity.
yeah, for surely. And that's just the world we live in, man. Music is music, and people just want to see what's up. They just want to see what's hype. And sometimes that should be hype for them. A lot of people ain't used to that type of shit, so they'll be watching that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
But it's crazy though. But do you have any more questions or concerns before I end it?
Hey, man, I just wanted to say I appreciate you, Nino, for showing the love, bro, for showing appreciation, for putting on for the underground, bro. A lot of people be eating because of you, bro. A lot of people gonna be on top because of you, bro. I just want to say thank you for it and keep that shit pushing. Um, and that's all I gotta say, man. Follow me. I'm Swagsonsoulja. I'm trying to get up. Hashtag Stu. Swag Team United. That's all
Yes,
I gotta
sir.
say about it.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man. I appreciate you for having me on here, bro.
Anytime.
Yes, sir. You want me to hop out this bitch? All right, man. I'll catch you later, bro. Stay safe, yeah?
All right.
Catch you.
Now that was the interview from Swags on Soldier. Now, if y'all want to get with him on his socials, the socials will be pinned will be tagged in the description below. This is the Rebel Star signing out. I hope y'all have a glorious day and stay safe out there.